A lot of people take walks during the daytime, but certain group of people take walks at night. And walking at night, I believe, is better than walking during the daytime for a lot of reasons. But one of the main reasons is because there's just nobody else outside. Look, you feel a lot more connected to the world around you because there aren't other participants in the world. It's like you're an actor and you're the only one on the stage right now. It's like when you have a basketball game coming up and you came super early, you're on the court just scoping it out because maybe you're the away team. It gives you that extra familiarity, that extra degree of closeness with everything else around you when there is no other person around you, no other living human being. Everyone else is asleep. And that's a lot more intimate with the universe, if that makes any sense. The other thing is, you can see there's snow around me, so walking in the winter nights is different from walking in the summer nights. Even though they're both amazing, I love them both, but they're both kind of bright. But I think summer nights are darker than winter nights. And maybe I'm wrong, maybe winter nights are actually darker. But the reason I think winter nights are a little lighter is because if you look at the sky above me, it's white. It's not exactly dark blue or black like it would be in the summer nights, with the few white twinkling stars poking out like salt sprinkles on a black rag. Instead, it's like the snowy clouds above, so they're reflecting light. You might be able to see the moon. Yeah, there's the moon. And then all the snow on the ground is reflecting that light back up. So what's cool about winter is like the ground is white and the sky is white. All the color is gone. It's black and white, and I do like color. It's good to see that in summer and spring, but it's kind of nice to also get that resting period where everything's just dull for a little while. So then the things that still are around and the light that's there, people's houses and things like that, they stick out more. That makes sense, actually. Like when spring and summer are here, everything is teeming with life. So you can see non-human life in the birds and the deer and all the other animals, the rabbits. But when it's winter, it's harder to see like biodiversity and other non-human forms of life. So you only see humans and their signs of life. You see houses, you see buildings, you see electronic lights turned on. You see signs of human life, and you don't see signs of much other life. So it really connects you to humanity in that sense, because it's just you and the other humans around. Everything else is because historically winter was a hard time to survive in. People used to, hunker down and stay where they were. It was not a time for migration, I don't think. You'd leave before the winter started. So yeah, I feel like night walks are a completely different world from the day. And honestly, the night time is my preferred time. Like the 12 hours of darkness with the moon, I prefer that over the bright blue sky with the sun. Even though I love both. They're both blessings and gifts of God. But the moon is something else. I mean, see, this is the really beautiful thing. Like, there is nobody else out here. And that's another thing I want to emphasize more about winter nights than summer nights. Like, other people want to enjoy the summer nights. They'll be thinking the same thing you are. They want to maybe go for a run or a jog or a summer night walk. But in the winter, nobody wants to deal with the cold. Nobody wants to stay in the cold a long time. So when you're taking your walk in winter, it really is just you all alone with nobody else. beautiful. Sometimes I hear feminists or certain women complain about, not being able to take a walk at night for safety reasons. And I wouldn't say men are particularly safe either when they take a walk at night. And honestly, I think for violent crime, males are more commonly victims than women. But I think it just takes a certain kind of person to take a walk at night anyway. It's someone who thinks that the pros outweigh the cons and it's worth the risk, whether you're a man or a woman. And I think it's someone who's accepting of any possible outcome. Right? Because you're here, aren't you? You're here. You're outside in the darkness. You chose to do that. When we leave our homes, we accept the possibility of anything else happening to us once we enter out into the world. What I like is some people still left their holiday lights up, so that's cool to see. Even though we're into 2025 now. Can you see the moon? The cold really is a deterrent for a lot of people taking walks in winter. But that's good. Just imagine thousands of years ago, none of these houses would have been here, none of this pavement. It would have been Iroquois or Algonquin campfires, or other kinds of native campfires. And ancient peoples gathered around those telling their stories.